Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Geopolitical Simulator 4 Power and Revolution, our Uganda playthrough, episode 52 for this series, and what will probably be the last, or maybe second to last, episode in the series. We'll find out here right now as we're getting ready to go to war with the last territory that I want to take to consider the challenge completed, and that is Egypt. I'm gonna go to war with Egypt and get it over with. Obviously, we got some terrorist situations and stuff. I've been dealing with some of this off camera, but there's not a whole lot I can do. Some people recommended that I go after the Puntland Free Front to try to get rid of this bug, but it doesn't work. And I can tell you it doesn't work because I actually use the Gods and, or I believe it doesn't work because I use the Gods and Spy feature to try and basically cheat these away for the sake of restabilizing the game, and it didn't work. They literally would not go away. They're like permanently stuck. So there's nothing I could do as far as I could tell. They're just going to stay there and continue to be a bother. So, no biggie. Right now what we're doing is we're going ahead and I've got troops moving up to the Egypt border here, the Egyptian border. Tanks, troops, rocket launchers, everything. I've queued all this up, but I want to go ahead and start the battle because the AI keeps trying to move these tanks away from the border and back to their respected cities, and I don't want them to do that. So we're just going to go ahead and start the battle and get this over with. I think that there's enough here to actually handle the initial forces that are going to be attacking us from Egypt, and then after that I can keep sending reinforcements up there and air support and everything to try and handle the rest of it. Speaking of air support, I did want to build an air base right here, and I didn't get a chance to do it. It does say it's going to take at least 3 months to do it, so that's kind of the issue. But let's go ahead and position one anyways and see if we end up getting it done. And just for the heck of it, we'll put another air base maybe over here. We'll see how that goes for us. 3 months isn't too long of a time, so we'll probably still be at war by that time. I could just pull jets from down south if I need them. Where is the closest air base, though? We really will need the air support. Boy, there's one all the way down here. That's literally the closest. We do have a naval base here with some cruisers, so we'll get those up into the corner. And another naval base, but just commandos.
We are going to violate.
And then these units, which they can do whatever. And another cruiser. I guess I'll use the cruiser to bomb cities or bases. Probably in place of fighters. If I can at least find one solid stack of fighters, I'll be good. So let's go over to where we were fighting last time, because that's where the fighters will probably be, and I'll start getting them moved. I think we had a bunch of fighters over here. 25. I had a bigger stack than that, though. There's the 16 from before, so it must be here. It's right down in this area. $37 fighters. Okay, we'll take them. And I guess for now they're going here. All the air bases up here are destroyed. I guess, yeah, this will work for now. Once the other air bases are done, we can start moving them up. But yeah, so we've got everybody on the border ready to go. That was mainly what I wanted. So let's go ahead and start the attack. We're going to try to get the jump on them here. We'll move right into this base.
We are going to attack.
And capture so we can get a staging point for our troops. Meanwhile, I'm going to set this guy on the defense here. These tanks, we're going to start heading for this base. We'll move these missile launchers up to get them on the defense, and we're going to go right for this base with our tanks and troops. which I've got plenty of.
It's time to.
Some people were asking me how I can play as the successor for my country. It's part of the Gods and Spies mod. If you look at here, for example, it's like a thing that lets you kind of alter the game and stuff. I don't ever use it because it's cheating. However, occasionally I might use it just to fix like certain bugs and stuff. For example, trying to use it to get rid of this bug here. That's usually the reason I have it. That is the reason why I actually originally got the DLC to begin with, was to try and fix bugs in the game. Alright, I'm gonna need, yeah, a group of tanks and a group of infantry over here. Meanwhile, these missile launchers can start moving up. We know that the enemy is gonna probably start... Ooh, wow, they actually destroyed our troops here. So we know they're gonna be a hell of a fight. But there we go, we're instantly bombing these tanks. Oh, crap, there's a lot of them there, though. Let's go right for these troops. And definitely make sure we've got more missile launchers set up. Start moving our missile launchers on a line where we can put them in defense, the defensive range mode. We're going to play this a little bit differently than we normally do. Oh man, they're going to get this one missile launcher if I don't stop them. This is where jets would come in handy. My cruisers up here. See, they're starting to head back. It's kind of the annoying thing. We'll send them back up. I didn't want to give full control of the troops to myself because that can be an issue as well. I want the AI to have some control. Hurry up and shoot those damn tanks. Nice, 18K. They've collided with us now, but I think we might be okay. Go ahead and try to bomb these troops out of existence. Nice. Then we'll move up and secure that base. Ah, I need to get these missile launchers to freaking move up. They keep trying to move back, which I don't understand.
The situation.
And now we've got missile launchers on us. I do have some helicopters ready to go, so let's go after their missile launchers because they're doing a number on our tanks. They just destroyed that tank. That tank unit there. And it looks like we lost the missile launchers over here. So we're going to want to make sure we take these troops out before they get to our base. We're going to be fighting Egypt, for the most part, pretty conventionally. I don't want to just do the dropping commandos trick on them. I'd like to kind of make it a little more special by actually trying to take them out. So that's what we're going to be doing, and you'll see that as we're playing along here. Trying to actually use our army to take them out. I might use commandos to take bases or such. I do have some commandos available for that, but on standby. We'll see how well we can hold up against them. Okay. See if we can take these troops out. And we definitely weakened them. We in range. These ones actually have some pretty good range on them. Can they take these tanks out?
Oh boy.
I just want to get one of these. I want to get one of these bases under control. Oh, yep, we're capturing this one. Perfect. And it looks like we're capturing this base, so let's get ready to meet these tanks that are coming. Okay, one base under our control.
Situation.
We should be able to move right up. It's a pretty large army of tanks. Meanwhile, I'll put the rocket launchers next to this base to try and defend it, and we'll start heading for another base. Yeah, that's almost 200k worth of power for tanks. I don't think it's going to be much of an issue for us. Pull this group of missile launchers out here. We've got a pretty large army heading this way. We'll stop and try to get these troops. Meanwhile, I'm going to need these missile launchers to go on the defense. Probably just something to do with power. Energy is not sufficient or something like that. There we go. Nice. Do we have helicopters coming in? I don't know where our helicopters went. Soldiers, tanks. We do got tanks here ready to go. Why don't we have them, can we have them relocate to here? It looks like they are. So I'd like to move some other stuff then up to that base so we can continue to hold it. If I have troops. 4,000 soldiers there. Probably the cities are going to be where most of the soldiers are at. I didn't realize our capital was so damaged. All right, nice. We got those tanks taken out. All right, 76,000 soldiers. Let's send them out, I guess, for this military base. We're already kind of pushing deeper into their territory. Any jets yet? Yep, we got some fighters. I'd like to use them to try to tank these helicopters out. $4,300 soldiers. Let's see if we can take this city. We'll deploy these missile launchers as well and get these tanks out of here so we can use them. Oh, we took the helicopters out with the missile launcher. Nice. That was perfect. Missile launchers are slow, but boy are they useful. Uh, 600 troops, I think we can, or 600 tanks, I think we can handle that. I got 77 tanks in here I can deploy. Meanwhile, my missile launcher's just doing a number on their troops. How's things going up here, by the way? They can move across here, but the thing with Egypt is they're not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage because this territory is all taken over by terrorists. So they're going to have to fight the terrorists just to get to me, which I'm fine with.
Situation.
Inside the bunker. Where's that? Our bunker? Is it getting that bad here? Make sure we get that under control. We can finish this up. Be kind of funny if we lost to like terrorist groups after making it this far. Nice. It's going really well, actually. Let's move our commandos up. We'll just move them to this base here to defend it. Let's have our fighters go after something up north here. Something we're not going to get to for a while, but we're going to want dead. These tanks, I think. How's Egypt's military looking now? 371 still, but we got 1.6 million. We're starting to enter our first city. Ooh, 116k tanks.
The city has...
Trying to see if I could have done something to stop them from destroying that army. Yeah, you guys need to be launching missiles like right now. Down to 44,000. Boy, that's some damage done. Alright, we've got more troops here and some tanks, but we're going to want to get them all staged in the same area. Start taking the bank up here. I think we'll get this city under control. Have everybody meet at the market square. Bank's under our control, and we'll have these guys in the back start taking stuff. So we got a little bit of an army to fight here. Both these tank groups I'll have go after this base. And we'll send this missile launcher over here. Nah, we'll leave him here. Perfect spot for him. This battle is not going as well as the other ones. Taking over a base here, though. So I'll be able to move more troops up there. Speaking of more troops, we got tank and infantry ready to go down here. We're going to go clear the museum. Meanwhile, this tank and infantry unit in here is fighting. More infantry here. We'll send them down to the police headquarters. And we'll head for the military base. Alright, that's going pretty good. This in here is not going as good, so we'll need to send more troops there. So whatever troops I can grab, I'll start sending. Do I have any more troops I can fly in? A couple soldiers here. See if I got a couple, there we go, a couple thousand of them. We'll allocate those troops to this base here. Took another military base up here. Pull our tanks out to fight this group of tanks. Oh, we're doing good up here too. Let's take a look. We've got all these troops moving to capture this base. We'll put rocket launchers around here and here. It's about all I can do there, actually. How much longer till these are done? They're not even close. They're only almost a month through, so we might not even see use in those if we keep pushing. As hard as we're pushing. Let's go after these tanks here. And perfect. All right, so I'm going to leave this episode off here since we're out of time. Nice. So we got a little bit more of a push, but we're already, in terms of distance, we're already about halfway through the country. Almost halfway through. I'd say it's about the halfway mark here. But after that, it's going to get a lot more difficult because there's a lot more bases and a lot more areas to attack and such. We don't have to conquer every city, but I at least want to push our way up, you know, to this line here, try to establish some control. Once I can get these bases over here captured, then from these bases, I'm going to launch an attack on Cairo here, on the capital, and hopefully take them out. But we're just starting to establish a little bit of a foothold, so not bad. With that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you next time.